All right, what's going on, y'all? Today we are fly fishing the Caney Fork River, Middle Tennessee. Here's the setup for today. I got my 6-weight fly rod and my DJI Mavic 2. We'll see if we can't get some cool footage of catching a few fish today. All right, what's up, y'all? We're back off the river after having caught a few fish. Hopefully you guys thought that that angle of catching those fish was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun filming that. But I wanted to give you guys a pretty important warning in case you try to make similar shots that I did in this video with a drone like the Mavic Air 2, one of the older models. This drone's over 4 years old, one of the earlier models that has the DJI Active Track feature. So that's how I made this video, was just, you know, using Active Track to track me as I was out in the river fishing. But I was wearing this, you know, blue-gray shirt, gray waders, a black hat, and then I'm silhouetted against the river bottom that is brown, gray, green, just a lot of drab colors being mixed together. And this thing had a pretty hard time keeping me in the center of the frame and just keeping me in its sight at all. So what's nice is if the drone totally loses sight of the subject that you're trying to track, it just stops and holds in place, which is nice. And obviously, if it's tracking you well, it's going to follow you nicely. But this thing was kind of stuck in between. It would evidently kind of lose me, then see me again, and lose me and see me again. And that resulted in this thing really just flying all around. There were fluctuations in where it was, I don't know, up to 50 feet or so, where it would shoot back and then shoot to the side and then shoot back towards me. So it was pretty obvious that it was having a hard time keeping its eyes on me, which was a little alarming. So I definitely wanted to warn you guys. that if you try to take a similar shot where you or the subject you're trying to track is not easy to see, but easy enough that the drone thinks that it can see it, you got to really be careful. And I know this thing does have obstacle avoidance, 2 sensors in the front, 2 in the back, but it still made me nervous because there's a lot of tree limbs and it can't always see tree limbs very well. Where I was, there's a lot of tree limbs and I don't trust the active track to really see every tree limb. So be really careful if you try to take a similar shot that I did where you are doing something. Like I was fishing and I had put the remote well away up on the bank, so I had no control of the drone. It was a little bit risky, I guess, but make sure that if you do surrender the remote like that and trust that this thing's going to do what you want it to, make sure, I don't know, you wear a pink shirt or a super bright color shirt, orange shirt, whatever. I got a couple neon color shirts I could have worn today, but I was trying to keep it low key so I could catch some fish. But just keep that in mind. If you use an older model DJI drone with active track, make sure what you're trying to track is easy to see for the drone. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Appreciate it.